Hey, thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to check out some of the new products we have for the new bikes from Ciro. I'm Ken Madden, one of the designers, and this is Lance Kugler, our general manager, and we're going to get right into it, starting with the new LED lighted license plate frame. So let me fire this up so you can see what it looks like. It's a great addition to clean up the back end of your bike, and I think you're really going to enjoy seeing more about it. Lance, go ahead and show them some details.
Great, Ken. Here we have the stock license plate bracket and light, really bulky, really unappealing. So our design team came up with this nice, sleek design. The outer piece is cast aluminum. Nice, clean piece. Little edges right here to block the license plate holes that you already have on your plate, so those won't be seen. The back is a nice composite ABS with 6 LEDs on a light here, and they're curved to match the curve of your plate, so you don't have all these weird dark shadowed areas on your plate when you're going down the road. We also included a formed gasket to make a nice tight seal against your fender, and it is a plug and play installation, making it super simple to do. These are also available in chrome and black and have a nice 1-bolt installation for the frame, allowing it to come on and off very easily.
So this is something we're really excited about. This is the new goatee light on the 23.5 up CVO models, and of course the 24 Street Glides. It has this whole new fairing and lighting system. Across the bottom you've got this little plastic piece. Well, we thought that'd be the perfect place to put a light. So we've come up with this. This is our new goatee light, and it's run and turn. These are available in chrome or black. They're extremely bright, and Lance, if you want to show them kind of some details about it, I think you're going to like this one too.
Here we have the goatee. We have the 6 running lights and the 3 outside edge running lights. These are amber and white. This is only white. These are 3-watt LEDs, and these are 1-watt LEDs. These are available in black and chrome. Easy installation. Plug and play, plugs right into your turn signal wiring. Nice big heat sinks back here. You know, simple installation.
Plus warranty. So we cover these things.
Yes, the warranty we have, like all of our products, almost everything is covered by a 3-year warranty, and then we have our limited lifetime warranty on all of our LEDs. So Ciro, we have you covered.
So, and one other thing is I'm turning the bike here, you can see on as we go along, it's super bright. We get to try to shine right in the camera. It actually lights up the dead space where the headlight doesn't get when you're down low. It's it can be a safety issue. So it really is a nice way of, when you're pulling into a dark parking lot and wet leaves or those kind of things, it lights up that area that the headlight misses. So that's one of the ways that we have made something quite different.
Yes.
So with that, we can move on to the next product. So I'm sure you've noticed we've got some lighting going on up here, which we're going to talk about in a minute. For anyone out there that's put lights on motorcycles, you end up with this under the seat, just this mess of wires, and we've decided to start completely fresh slate approach to lighting on these new motorcycles. And so what we've developed is a complete system outside of Harley's system that Lance will show you about right now.
Right here we have the Light Strike Commander. It is our own CAN bus system. It's a proven system, works great. We are not using the factory CAN bus. It's a standalone system. So what we do is we plug right into your factory harness, and it just takes a sample of what the lights are doing and what your bike is doing, and then takes the information, puts it into this little computer here, and sends it off to the lights through not just 4 wires like most people use. We had to go to 6 wires, so we have your running, turn, brake, ground, your CAN bus high, CAN bus low, giving us full control of the lights. You almost have to look at the lights now as their own little computers almost, or they all have logic in them. So the systems, all the lights, the Light Strike Commander, they all talk to each other to make sure they're all doing the proper thing at each time. So when you get the lights will come with a Y adapter, And then the ones that are needed for the front will come with an extension harness. And now you only need to run 2 wires to your front of your bike, and then you have 2 wires to go to the back of your bike. 2 of these go all the way up. Each light plugs in with either straight to the harness, or additional lights will plug in through our Y adapters, making it for a simple installation. No running every light back as a home run to a controller. So the Light Strike Commander runs all of our Light Strike technology. That then goes out to all the lights. It programs them instantly, letting the light know what to do next time the signal comes out. Now, if you have a customer that says, I don't want all this technology, that's fine. We have that handled also. We have the standard harness, as you see on the screen, that allows the customer just to run everything in their default mode, which is usually a white running light and amber turn signals, or whatever we may have coming out for the back of the bike soon.
So now you've seen the hardware, our new Light Strike Commander. It's a pretty cool setup. Let me now show you the software of this version. So what we have here is Quill Lights and vent lights. We're going to start with that. But first, let's just mention, as we showed you earlier with the goatee light and the license plate light, the goatee light is run and turn only. We kept it simple because it's mostly a driving light, so there is no light strike in that. That's just straight up plug and play. Same with the license plate light. The app, what it does is controls animations and different functions on the Quill Lights here and the vent light. So let's start with the vent light, and I can show you a little bit more about the app. So you go into the app, you open it up, it'll find it's one place. You'll have one app for all of our different lighting apps will all be in one kind of central hub, which is a new thing this year too. So as you see on the screen there, this is our central hub. So that central hub, now you see Light Strike. It also has our Shotgun on there, and as we grow and more come out, they will be right here. So we'll have one app to deal with instead of many. So you can see on the next slide there, you can see the 2 lights. You just simply select which light you want to control, and then you go over there. It shows you, it's showing you some battery voltage on your bike, and it's power up animation, which is the next part I'm going to show you right here on the bike. So if we go back to full screen, I can give you an idea of what the power on animation. So the animation we decided is, again, we're going to start here. I'm going to select the vent light, and if you notice before, these were lit up amber. We can make them amber, we can make them white, we can change that all right in the app. The startup animation, when you start the motorcycle, it'll go through an animation, much like this, as you can see, and then it goes back to just the regular running light, so it's not blinking all the time. And you can adjust the run brightness up and down, so if you want to light a little brighter when it's running and a little bit dimmer, you can do that. There's a breathe setting that I'm going to it comes with a little bit of a warning too, but you can get the lights to breathe. Let me get a little more radical here for you. But as you can see, that light now is breathing. So if you wanted to have that as a lot of people remember the strobes, that was popular for a while.
Correct,
but
catch people's eye.
It catch people's eye, but
yeah.
The strobes kind of can drive you crazy, so you can adjust the frequency and everything on this, turn it on and off. Again, if you just want this to be run and turn, that's perfectly acceptable. You just put it on and use the standard harness, and you just have run and turn. But if you want to control all these different things, like turn mode, let's hit the turn signal there. So as you can see, this is turn mode 1. There's many different versions of it that do different things, including there's a strobe effect at the end of the turn. So that gives you that little bit of flicker at the end. And again, it's just a small way to create a lot of visibility. So this is all controlled. We can also, and it's a little hard to do on camera, but we can control the temperature of the light. So sometimes you get a turn signal, a light, and the amber just doesn't quite match the rest of the lights. You can adjust that color temperature right here in the app itself. And then, of course, once you set it, it's in there. And you can go back and reset it anytime, but you don't need your phone every time you start it up. You set the one you like. You can change it anytime, but it'll just always remember whatever the last setting you had in there.
You can customize it to your liking.
Customize to your liking, and these are really good. So you can have the animation cover. Right now, I've got an animation color amber. Why don't we turn the signal off quick? And we're going to say, what if we want, not right now it's amber, and I can go back to white. So As you can see, now I've gone back to white. You can switch it however you want. It's infinitely adjustable, and it's really cool. We've had the light strike technology out for many years now. This new bike with the new technology of the Light Strike Commander and the way we've developed all this, it's a whole new world for us. But the old Light Strike lighting still works plenty well. I mean, we have plenty of products, it works great. But with these new bikes, we wanted to start from scratch, as we've mentioned. And so with that, this is the vent light. We also have it available, of course, for the Road Glide. So we have a Street Glide version and a Road Glide version. And I think you've got it on the table if you want to see just a little bit of what this thing looks like. Yeah, give them a shot.
So it's simple installation. The Street Glide one and the Road Glide one look very similar to each other, just a slight curve and insert a little difference. As you can see, they have the 6-pin wires on here. They will come with this adapter, and the front lights, each one will come with a pair of extension harnesses. So they go on nice and clean look. They don't block the wind. It's just a super clean setup. It's something to keep in mind with all of these, that, you know, as Harley changes their motorcycles over time, we can keep on changing it because we can do firmware updates to all these lights, to the Light Strike Commander, at any time we want to compensate for what Harley changes on your bike. And so we're always changing to make sure you have the best experience possible.
Yep, and as technology changes, we have to, we're a cutting edge company, and we have to, stay up with the latest technology. So that's why we've developed this thing, and it takes time to do this, and that's why, we've spent a lot of time over the past 18 months trying to figure all this stuff out, and it's worked really well for us. So we're back on the bike now. I want to talk about these Quill lights here, and again, fully controllable with the app, and we're going to show you what one of the startup animations does. And once again, just like the vent light we just showed you, you can make them amber, you can make them white, this actually has 2 rows of LEDs in it, so there's even more animations. In fact, as of this taping today, we have 13 different animations we can do, and I'm not going to go through all 13 of them, but here's a couple of them for you. And it's a really cool way, so when you fire up the bike, this animation will come on, and then it turns off. If you want none, you can just turn it to none. It's up to you. You are in full control of it. Again, you have your run brightness. You've got the breathe mode, like we had showed you on the other one here, so you can have them breathe, which is a nice option. The turn modes, we have various turn modes. I can show you some of those right here as well. Try not to honk the horn. But so here's a version here where the ambers turn up here.
How many turn modes are there right now?
Right now, there's 11 turn modes, so you can do quite a few different things with it. Let's see. This one's a sequential, and there's more of this online. We've got some really cool videos of this coming out, and installation videos. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But these are the Quill lights, and again, you will have to. The vent light and these Quill lights does require to drill a hole, but it's back underneath in here, and it comes with a nice grommet that keeps it sealed, so you don't have to worry about that. But it's still a pretty easy installation. All plug and play, either to our standard harness or to the Light Strike Commander. And you've got some of the wiring over there on the table. Maybe you can show them that and talk about the splitter and how they come.
Yeah, thanks, Ken. So all these lights are designed specifically to that bike. They have all the contours built right into them, as you can see on the back side here. So they line up perfectly with all the curves of the bike. It's just not a flat surface light that we're trying to put on a curved surface of a bike. Specifically designed for the new Street Glides. Like I said in the previous lights, each one will come with 2 Y connectors and 2 extension harnesses that go back and plug into either the standard harness or the Light Strike Commander.
And the beauty of that is if you want to run one set of wires, you need a right side and a left side. If you want to run one set of wires up to the front from under the seat where the Light Strike Commander is, you can do that and then just Y off at the front. So you don't have all of these cables going back and forth and causing problems.
Just one home run and that's it.
One home run and it's it. So this is all part of the Light Strike technology that we've
and a complete redesign.
Yes.
Of the lighting systems the way they should be.
Right, and there's a lot of lights. People like lights. And again, to get away from the rat's nest under the seat, this is the way we're doing it. These are also available in chrome or black. So that's another thing. And they have really beautiful housing to them. It really offsets, even when the bike's off, they look fantastic. So that's the Quill Lights. And now we're going to move on to a couple of the little things.
Yeah, a quick question here. How many lights can you run off this system?
We have not found a limit yet. We've tried when you're running the Commander, it doesn't matter. We've tried, we can't overload it. Now we still haven't found the limit on a standard harness. The standard harness, there's going to be a limit out there somewhere because it's piggybacking off the factory harness. But the Light Strike Commander, that will just hold its own load.
Because it's a lighting system completely outside of the motorcycle system, we don't have to worry about throwing codes and loading, overloading the CAN bus system on the motorcycle, which is why we developed it like this. Right now, we have a lot more in development. We have a lot more lighting in development as well. We've tested all of these, and like you said, we haven't got to found a limit yet. Where the fail-safe we have. I mean, we've plugged.
We plugged a lot of stuff in.
We plugged a lot of lights onto these, and ones that we shouldn't have because we tried to get it to fail, and so far we haven't been able to. So that's good.
Yeah, pretty sturdy system.
So with that, I think we can move on next to our next product.
Yeah.
Now we're going to talk about mirrors. We have the whole chicane line of floorboards, footrests, shifter pegs, and the brake pad that we released last year. Make sure you go check that out, the chicane line. We also have grips, and then this year, to finish out that line, we have got new mirrors. And they're not just a mirror, they're beautiful, they're really cool design, but they've got a little surprise over in the mirror that Lance is going to show you right now.
The mirrors have a dual convex radius to them. It starts right about here on the mirror. As you watch as the screwdriver goes by that mirror edge, you can see how the mirror, all of a sudden, the screwdriver curves away really nicely. And what that's going to give you is a lot of visibility on those other lanes next to you. So you can see cars, bikes, everything that is right there that you can't see before. And the nice style that it has. Then we also incorporate this nice adjustment screw so you can adjust the tension on the ball. These are made out of cast aluminum, so they're nice and sturdy, nice and heavy. They're just incredible mirrors. People love them. Everybody we show them to loves them so far. And we built them so they're heavy duty, so you're not going to get a ton of vibration when you're driving down the road because that's annoying. And they work great. You can switch from left side to right side if you want to switch the stems. Like if you want to hang it below your bars, you can do that. They're infinitely adjustable. Like I said, we left a screw out here. There's an open one because you want to be able to adjust the tension. So you can loosen it up, set them just where you want, and when just one simple little tightening of a screw, now they're locked in place. And yeah, you can see it right there. Again, available in black, gloss black, and chrome, of course. And they work incredibly well. And after our testing and stuff like that, then I jumped back on my bike to ride home one day, and I didn't have these mirrors on there. And boy, you miss them. This is like a game changer in mirrors. So everyone had the grandpa that had the little round thing stuck on their mirror in the car when they'd be pulling the trailer down the road so they could see. This is built into that right now. And you don't even notice it's there until you use it.
You don't even notice it's there till you use it. It doesn't block any of the other mirror capabilities that you have, but now you have a much wider field of view in a much smaller blind spot.
Correct.
So that's the mirror. Again, check out the whole chicane line because these look great on their own, yes, but they're designed to work and flow really nicely with the rest of the chicane line of comfort for riding.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's a little rundown of some of what we have coming. We have a lot more coming this year too. We are constantly coming up with new products.
A lot of top secret items.
A lot of top secret items.
Yeah.
But you'll see these top secret items popping up throughout the rest of this year. In 2025 through the summer, we're going to have a whole bunch of new stuff. Yep. Let's just say there will be new products for the rear end of these bikes, and they will all work similarly with the Light Strike Commander, and we're really excited for what's coming. So again, thank you very much for your time. For more information on this, go ahead and go to Ciro3D.com. If you look up any of these products on there, or any of our products, We do actually list the times of installs for the general, the average guy with a beer in his garage can install any of our products, and that's the time we put down. So it'll give you guys and your dealers and your mechanics an idea how long it's going to take. So your parts guys will be able to. We're trying to make it easy for you guys to quote these things, so you can get the customer
Taken care of.
taken care of.
Yeah.
So we've got that. Of course, our warranty and our customer service is, you can always give us a call if you have any questions. We're always available. We're small. You're going to talk to one of us. I mean, we've
Usually get one of us on the phone.
one of us on the phone. So we're really happy to talk to you guys. And any question at all, go ahead and ask that. The other thing is, if you have more information, you want more information about how they install, and you want to see it, we do installation videos for every single one of our products. Go to Ciro 3D YouTube channel, and it has all of our videos on there. We also have features and benefits on there, and a bunch of other fun stuff that you guys might like. But we want to use that our YouTube channel really as an educational tool for the customer. And you guys are the customer just as much as your customer is. So
Correct, yeah.
again, we appreciate you watching. Ken Madden,
Lance Kugler,
and we'll catch you next time.
thank you.